The wind rolled low over the plains, carrying the scent of dust and dry grass as the evening sun bled gold across the western sky. A lone rider appeared on the horizon, his silhouette framed against the dying light. His name was Cole Maddox, a man known in every town from Red Rock to Silver Creek as the Collector. Wherever debts went unpaid, he came riding. Wherever he rode, mercy seldom followed. This time, his trail led to a broken ranch called the Turner Place, where the land was cracked and weary, much like the man who owned it. Samuel Turner, once a proud rancher, had lost his cattle to fever, his crops to drought, and his hope to time. Now only a stubborn will kept him standing, and a daughter who refused to let go. Her name was Ellie Turner, and when Cole reached the ranch, she stood on the porch, hammer in hand, eyes sharp as a hawk's. Her hair caught the sunset. Her dress was worn but clean, and her expression said she'd faced hardship before and hadn't bowed to it yet. "You're the man they sent," she said, her voice calm but edged with steel. "I am," Cole replied, tipping his hat. "Cole Maddox, here for your father's debt." She glanced at the papers in his saddlebag. "You came to take our home." "Only what's owed," he said quietly. Behind her, the door creaked open. Samuel Turner stepped out, leaning on his cane, proud despite the weakness in his frame. His eyes were tired but not beaten. "You'll find nothing worth taking here, mister," he rasped. "Just old bones and empty land." Cole dismounted, dust rising around his boots. "The judge gave me until sundown to claim what's mine." Samuel stared back, his jaw set. "You can claim the dirt, but you won't get much more." Before Cole could answer, Ellie stepped forward, standing between them. "Please," she said softly, though her voice did not tremble. "Don't do this. This is our home." Cole had heard pleas before, angry ones, desperate ones, but never like this. Her tone carried strength, not surrender. Something in her gaze struck him deeper than he cared to admit. "This ain't personal," he said. "It is to us," she replied. "If you take this land, you take what's left of my father." The wind fell still. Cole looked around at the broken fence tied with rope, the empty corral, the field that once promised life. He saw effort, struggle, pride, and love. He swallowed hard. "The law says the land's mine come sundown. Then I'll make you a deal," she said. Cole frowned. "A deal?" She nodded. "Give me time. 2 weeks. I'll work, I'll earn, I'll find the money. Just give us that chance." Her eyes shone with conviction. "Please, don't take the only thing he's got left." Cole hesitated. He had no reason to grant mercy, not to anyone. But something about her fire, her courage, held him there longer than he meant to stay. Behind them, the old man coughed. "Ellie, don't beg him. We'll take what comes." She turned to her father, her voice trembling. "Pride won't keep you." "Alive, Pa." Cole looked toward the sinking sun. The line of light was fading fast. He could end this now, take the land right away. Forget her face, but his hand wouldn't move. His voice came low. "You've got 2 weeks," her breath caught. "You mean it?" "I do. I'll be back then. If you don't have the payment, the land is mine." Tears threatened but never fell as she whispered, "Thank you, Mr. Maddox." "Don't thank me," he said, mounting up. "You'll hate me soon enough." He rode away into the dusk, but her voice, steady and brave, followed him long into the night. Rain clouds hung low as Cole returned to the Turner Ranch. The land was changed. Fences were mended. The barn, once leaning and broken, stood proud again. Smoke curled from the chimney, and for the first time, he saw signs of life. At the well, Ellie worked with her sleeves rolled, face glistening with sweat and determination. She looked up at the sound of his horse and smiled faintly. "I thought maybe you wouldn't come back," she said. "I said 2 weeks," he replied, swinging down. "I keep my word." She pulled a small leather pouch from her apron. The faint jingle of coins echoed softly. "It's not all," she admitted, "but it's more than half." Cole took it, weighed it in his palm, then looked at her. The coins were dull, old, earned with labor, not luck. "You worked for this?" "I did. Every coin, every callus. I'll find the rest if you give me more time." He stared at her for a long moment, then handed the pouch back. "I don't want it." She blinked. "What?" "Keep it," he said quietly. "You earned it. You and your father. You've done more here in 2 weeks than most men do in a year. I've seen enough." Her brow furrowed. "You'd just walk away?" "Maybe I'm tired of taking," he said. "Maybe it's time I gave something back." From the porch, Samuel Turner looked up, his voice rough. Why are you doing this, Maddox? Cole met the old man's eyes. Because I've taken enough from people who didn't deserve it. Ellie's voice softened. You don't have to do this, he smiled faintly. Maybe I do. He turned to his horse, but she stepped forward. Mr. Maddox, she said, if you ever need a place to rest, this land will always welcome you. He hesitated. You don't know the kind of man I've been. I know the kind you are today, she said. For the first time in years, Cole Maddox didn't know what to say. He nodded once, tipping his hat. Take care of your father, Miss Turner. As he rode away, he turned back one last time. The clouds had broken, and a single beam of sunlight fell on the Turner ranch, bathing it in gold. Ellie stood there, sleeves rolled, hammer in hand, rebuilding what life had tried to take. Cole smiled softly. Maybe redemption wasn't found in churches or sermons, but in moments like this, when a man laid down his greed and chose grace instead. That night, camped by the river, he pulled the deed from his coat, the claim to the Turner ranch. He stared at it a long while, then tore it in half. The fire swallowed the paper, and the ashes rose into the dark sky like scattered forgiveness. He leaned back and whispered, Guess I owed you this one. Ellie Turner. The wind carried her name across the plains, soft and endless, and that was the story of Cole Maddox and the girl who taught him mercy. Sometimes the hardest hearts soften in the quietest moments. Sometimes saving a home can also save a man's soul. If this story touched your heart, if it reminded you that goodness still lives in this world, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because every week, we bring you more stories of love, redemption, and courage from the wild frontier. Hit the like button, tell us what moment moved you the most in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more powerful, Western tales that'll keep your spirit riding high beneath the open sky. Because out here in the West, every man has a story worth hearing, and every heart deserves a second chance.